Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract wealth like a magnet, while others work just as hard but barely get by? It's not just luck, and it's not just being born into money. The truth is, millionaires have habits, secret, almost invisible habits, that separate them from the rest of the world. Today, I'm going to reveal the hidden daily rituals, mindsets, and routines that millionaires live by. Things you can start doing right now to move closer to financial freedom. Stay with me until the end, because habit number 9 might just change the way you look at money forever. Habit 1. Millionaires value time over money. Here's the first secret. Millionaires see time as their most valuable asset, not money. While the average person trades hours for dollars, millionaires flip the script. They ask, how can I use my money to buy back more time? Think about it. Jeff Bezos isn't mowing his lawn. Warren Buffett isn't standing in line at the DMV. Why? Because their time is worth more than the task they're outsourcing. If you start treating your time like a millionaire, cutting out low-value activities, delegating when possible, and focusing on high-impact tasks, you'll start thinking and acting like one. Habit 2. Millionaires read. A lot. Bill Gates reads 50 books a year. Warren Buffett spends 80% of his day reading. Elon Musk literally learned rocket science from books. Millionaires understand that wealth grows in proportion to their knowledge. They don't just consume entertainment, they consume information. And it's not just random reading. They focus on books about business, psychology, investing, and biographies of successful people. The secret? Reading doesn't just give knowledge, it rewires your brain to think differently. And when your mind changes, your results change. Habit 3. Millionaires invest. Consistently, most millionaires didn't strike it rich overnight. They built wealth by investing consistently over time. In fact, studies show that the majority of self-made millionaires invest at least 20% of their income every month. They don't wait for the perfect time, they make investing a habit. Whether it's stocks, real estate, or businesses, millionaires let their money work for them. Because while you're working 8 hours a day, your investments could be working 24/7. It's not about timing the market. It's about time in the market. Habit 4. Millionaires set clear goals. Here's something shocking. 83% of the population doesn't have written goals. But guess what? Over 90% of millionaires do. They don't just say, I want to be rich. They define it. They set clear financial targets, deadlines, and measurable steps. Instead of, I want more money, they say, I will save $50,000 in 3 years, or I will buy a rental property by the end of this year. Clear goals create a roadmap. And millionaires follow their roadmap relentlessly. Habit 5. Millionaires guard their energy. Millionaires are extremely intentional about their physical and mental energy. They know that if they don't take care of their body and mind, their wealth will collapse. That's why most of them exercise regularly, eat healthier than average, and prioritize sleep. Richard Branson has said his morning workout adds 4 hours of productivity to his day. They treat their body like the engine of a Ferrari. You don't fuel a Ferrari with junk. Habit 6. Millionaires build networks. Ever heard the phrase, your network is your net worth? Millionaires live by it. They intentionally surround themselves with ambitious, like-minded people. They attend conferences, join mastermind groups, and constantly expand their circle. Because here's the truth, opportunities don't usually come from strangers. They come from your network. If you want millionaire results, start hanging out with people who are already playing the game at a higher level. Habit 7. Millionaires avoid lifestyle inflation. Here's a millionaire secret that surprises most people. Millionaires don't blow all their money on flashy things. In fact, studies show that 67% of millionaires still live in homes worth less than $500,000. Many drive cars that are several years old. They focus on financial freedom, not flexing for strangers. They know that every unnecessary dollar spent today delays wealth tomorrow. So while the average person upgrades their lifestyle with every raise, millionaires keep expenses stable and let their wealth snowball. Habit 8. Millionaires take calculated risks. Millionaires aren't reckless gamblers, but they're not afraid of risk either. They understand that the biggest rewards come from stepping outside their comfort zone. They study opportunities, weigh pros and cons, and then take decisive action. Most people are paralyzed by fear of failure. Millionaires? They see failure as tuition, a lesson they pay for, learn from, and then move on stronger. Habit 9. Millionaires practice patience. This might be the hardest millionaire habit of all, patience. We live in a world obsessed with quick wins. But millionaires think long-term. They don't expect instant gratification. They're playing the decades-long game. Warren Buffett once said, "Wealth is the transfer of money from the impatient to the patient." Millionaires stay disciplined when others panic. They know that the longer you delay gratification, the bigger the rewards. Habit 10. Millionaires keep learning and adapting. Finally, millionaires never stop learning. The world changes, markets shift, technology evolves. What worked 10 years ago might not work today. But millionaires stay curious. They adapt. They reinvent themselves when needed. The average person clings to what's comfortable. Millionaires embrace change because they know that innovation creates opportunity. So let's recap the secret millionaire habits. Value time over money. Read and learn constantly. Invest consistently. Set crystal clear goals. Guard energy and health. Build strong networks. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Take calculated risks. Practice patience. Keep adapting and learning. These habits may look simple, but simple doesn't mean easy. The question is, which one will you start applying today? Remember, becoming wealthy isn't about luck. It's about adopting the right habits, one day at a time. If you want to transform your financial future, start living like a millionaire before you become one. If you found this video valuable, hit the like button. It really helps more people see this content. Subscribe for more videos about wealth, investing, and success. And in the comments, tell me, which millionaire habit are you going to start practicing today? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.